Hi everybody, welcome to Citizen Survival Plan. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Griffin Armament GP-5. This is a direct thread suppressor, 4556. It's a dedicated 556 can. Just a quick overview for this test. I am running a YHM suppressor gas block. That cuts the gas through the gun down about 55%. I'm also running an H1 buffer, so I have a heavy buffer and I'm constricting that gas because neither one of the cans I'm testing today is a flow-through can. They're both very high back pressure cans and you need to mitigate the gas. I also have one ear out, and the port side of my rifle I do have hearing protection in because I want to get you guys a good idea of how loud they are. So I got one ear out. The Griffin Armament GP-5 is about 550 bucks. And we're going to compare it to the AB Suppressor Warthog 10, another suppressor in its category. We're going to kind of see which one's louder or quieter. The AB Suppressor is going to be a little lighter, and that is one thing it really has going for it. And stick around, we're going to find out how these both do. Okay, let's get a tabletop of these two suppressors. Today we're going to be looking at the Griffin Armament GP-5. And note, this is the newer one. The ones you see on silencer shops still have the old style to them, where it's just like a wrench flat. This one has a little bit more flash suppression. And then this is the AB10, and we're going to be kind of comparing it against this one. This one is pretty used. It's my personal suppressor that gets used a lot. So there is some wear on it and some scratches, but it's all good. First things first, let's get a weight on both of these. The AB is going to come in under 10 ounces, so this is a super light suppressor. And then this is the Griffin Armament GP-5, and we're at 11.5 ounces. One suppressor I want to mention why I'm comparing the Griffin Armament GP-5 is the Gemtech Trek. It is a very similar suppressor that also is just direct thread only. And it is like 16.2 ounces if I can remember correctly. I'll put the weight on the screen. But that was basically the direct competitor to this, and I almost bought a Trek until I saw this. So this is lighter, and it is basically the same type of suppressor. The Gemtech Trek is going to be about $100 cheaper than the Griffin, but to save that weight, I would spend the money. One added benefit you get to the AB suppressor is this is hub compatible, so it's not only a direct thread suppressor, and you can put whatever crazy QD mount or whatever you want onto this. As with the Trek is going to be like this. It's going to be a direct thread suppressor forever, and there's no changing that. Another thing you might want to think about if you're doing the Griffin or the Gemtech Trek, this comes with a pin. You can pin this and weld it to a short barrel and have a single tack stamp. That is not really as easily possible with this. So just two different types of mounts. There's benefits to either one of them, but enough talking about them. Let's take both of these suppressors to the range and see which one I like more. All right, this is always a good one I like to do. This is more of a view on what it sounds like to me behind the rifle. And let's go ahead and take some shots. This thing is still pretty gassy, even with the H buffer and that suppressor gas block. These are absolutely, this is even maybe even worse than the AB. I'm not sure yet. It's been a minute since I shot the AB. We're going to pull it out in a sec. This in absolutely no way, shape, or form is trying to mitigate any gas coming back to you. It's all just suppression, and that's all you get. You can really tell how gassy a suppressor is by looking at the mag. I just pulled this out, and you could tell it is just dumping all that carbon and back pressure back into the action of the rifle. See if I can get that on camera really good. But my Ventum, I have a Huxworks Ventum, it does not do that at all. And we're going to test this out next. This is the AB10 from AB Suppressor. This is the Warthog 10. Another dedicated 5.56 can. We're going to give this one a couple quick shots here too. Yeah, it's just as gassy as the Griffin. I don't know why I thought that one was more gassy. Same setup, same suppressor gas block, same everything. Even with my safety glasses on, I'm still getting some jets of gas into my eyeballs here. But the suppression seems to be about the same. I mean, you guys can watch the video and tell. This is lighter though, and it's cheaper. So, I mean, I kind of have to give the nod to the AB Warthog. This is an incredible little can for 450 bucks. Okay, same setup. You're just behind me now where you would be firing the suppressor. All right, I'll intentionally miss really quick. Way you can hear it without the steel. All in all, they're very comparable suppressors. I would just save the $100 and save the weight and just go with this. This AB Warthog 10 has quickly become one of my favorite cans, even though it is super high back pressure. Mitigating the back pressure is just something you're gonna have to do.